Hello friends, welcome to Monday. Monday is my day again, and I dyed my hair with my henna, so it's pretty orange right now. Not that I mind. I mean, I want it to be kind of a coppery red color, so that's cool. And it came out really nice. There's no green, which was a slight concern. And it came out really easily, and went in really easily actually. I don't think we stained anything, and it stains really bad, so none of my ears or stained or my scalp or anything. So that's good. I'll have some pictures to send to you. My sister put it on. My sister Andrea, who has been to hair school, so she knew pretty much what she was doing. And I don't think she's done henna before, but she has read about it, so she knew pretty much what she was doing. And my mom helped me rinse it out because you wouldn't be able to rinse it out yourself, really. Just like you wouldn't be able to put it in yourself. And it only took maybe like an hour. No, I don't even think that. Probably like 30 minutes. But yay! So it's naturally dyed. It's been about a day or two because we did it Saturday night. So it's been Sunday night, Monday. So it'll be the second day later today. So it should get darker in the next couple days. But yeah, I don't know. I like it because I think it looks, well, I mean, it's like really bright, but it looks decently natural since redheads kind of have orange hair. So there you go. Yeah, and it feels super duper soft, which is nice. You know, it had a lot of things to keep it healthy, so that's great. I also have bigger news than my hair. Surprise! I got a new car today. What? Yeah. It's kind of funny because my dad really liked one car that we went to see to test out and drive, and then it wasn't. It was making this like dun 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 every time you put on the brakes. And so my dad had a couple theories for why that was happening, which were then discounted by the guy we talked to because he thought it was a specific type of brakes that it has, where that would be kind of a common problem. He thought it was disc brakes. I don't know. I don't know things about cars. But he said he thought one of the discs in the brakes was warped, but then it's a different kind of brake, so that doesn't have discs. So he didn't know why it was doing that. But yeah, so we looked at that one, and then we went to a different place, and we tested I'm trying to remember what they're called. Dodge Stratus from 2001, which is pretty much the same as my Taurus, except for it has less mileage and it gets, or it has less miles on it, and it gets better gas mileage by a little bit. And it was pretty nice. It was really smooth drive, and it was really similar to my Taurus, so it didn't feel like I was in a stranger's car, and like it was weird. I wasn't scared. But there was also a Dodge Neon that was 2005. So the other one was 2001. So this one's significantly newer. Had about the same amount of mileage, about 90,000, which is not too bad. And they were the same price, which I thought was weird. My dad thought was weird. But we drove that one, and it's a little shaky. It's a 4-cylinder, which is what my dad wanted to get, because mine is something else. I'm so bad with cars. Mine takes significantly more power, but it makes it smoother. And that car is a little bit shaky, especially with the air conditioning on. Like once it has to do more than one thing, it's like, no, why are we doing this? But it has really good fuel economy. Well, for the price, it's around 27, 28 combined, so it's about 25 in the city and 30 some on the highway, so that's good. Significantly better than my combined 20 Taurus. And the horn works, and the windshield wipers work, and has cruise control. So many, and I have like a button to press to unlock the car and lock it and stuff. So many luxuries. It does not have a tape deck, which I guess, you know, attests that it's a 2005 car. Slightly unfortunate because That's how I plug my iPod in. It does not have an iPod plug because it's not that new. So it has a CD player, which I don't think there's a CD converter for your MP3 player. But I can use the lighter. So I should be able to connect to that. Yay. I'll just have to buy a new gadget to do that with. I'm trying to think anything else. I'll send you guys some pictures. It's significantly shorter, like smaller than my car, or I guess my old car. And it's white, just like my Taurus. The Stratus was gold color, which are a lot of cars from the late 90s, 2000s are yellow, are white or this kind of weird gold color that it was. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I took a picture of the two of them next to each other so you can kind of see the difference, how it's shaped and everything. One of each of them so you can see it, and I'll send those to you guys in just a minute. So when you get pictures of cars and you're wondering why, that's why. I have to make this vlog kind of short. I have to head into work today, even though it's my day off. I guess I don't have to, but my boss called and asked if I could come in today, and I would prefer to come in today and hopefully have to work less a different day. So yeah, I'm going in at 4:30 and it's almost 2 now, so I need to go eat dinner and stuff before I leave. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Haley, you're going to be doing a vlog on the 4th of July, so that'll be fun. I'm picking at my shoes. I have not read much still of Diamond Age. I am catching up. I kind of, I'm on like page 27, I think, and he's talking to Hackworth. Either he is Hackworth or he's talking to Hackworth. He's talking to like super awesome famous guy who's like, why are you literate if you're an engineer? Which I thought was funny. But yeah, it's getting more interesting now that there is more dialogue and personality coming out. That's nice. So hopefully it's just difficult at the beginning and it'll keep on rolling, because I'm much more interested now. When it was giving whatever his face's, like the famous guy's backstory, I was pretty bored, because I don't really care. Because I don't know him, so why would I care about him? But I'm getting to know them now, and it's getting better. I think I'm on page 27. Hopefully I'll be to 50 by the end of the week. But yeah, sorry, I have not been able to talk about it very much because I haven't wanted to read it and I've been working. Oh, I'm really excited about this. You guys, I don't know, probably won't be so excited, I guess. But I bargained my mom into letting me put Sims on her computer as long as I keep my room clean, and Poseidon and Zeus. So I have my nice old games that I've been really, really wanting to play coming back to me, and I'm excited. Because, I mean, the only thing she uses the computer for is to update her iPad and her iPhone. And, like, the games don't inhibit that. And I was explaining that to her, and she actually listened, which was amazing. But, yeah, she said as long as I keep my room clean. She really wants me to keep my room clean. So as long as I do that, then she will let me use the computer, which is awesome, because I don't have to buy my own. Oh, one more thing. It's exciting. The Tour de France started a couple days ago. I think on the 30th. I think this is the third day. So yay. But, devastation, my favorite rider, Andy Schleck from Luxembourg, partly because he's very good, partly because he's from Luxembourg, which I think is adorable, and partly because he's very cute. Like, he's pretty good looking, to me at least. You can look him up, Andy Schleck. He's not in the race this year, which is so very sad because he's gotten second place the last like 4 years. Maybe it's only been 3 years, but he gets second a lot. And he actually got promoted to first in 2010 because the guy who won was proven to have been blood doping, which is where you take the red blood cells. You like take your own blood before you do the race, and then you separate the red and white blood cells, and then you just pump yourself back full of red blood cells right before you go, so that you have more oxygen carrying cells and it's easier for you to win the race. It's a very common type of cheating in the Tour de France, which I think is weird. But it's harder to detect, obviously, than the chemicals that you could be using, steroids or whatever, to help you do better. Well, anabolic steroids. But, yeah, so he was promoted to victor of that tour, which is kind of cool. So he can say he has won one. But he was a really big favorite this year. But he got hurt. He fractured his pelvis. The salvic bone. I've been looking up on it a lot. Which is right on the saddle where you ride. On the seat. I guess normal people don't call them saddles. Seat where you ride. So yeah, he's not there, and I'm very sad. But he's hoping to be back for the Olympics, which would be exciting. And his brother is still in it, Frank. And Frank got third last year. It was, oh, now I'm trying to remember. Who got first? Because the Schleck brothers got second and third, which is the first time in Tour history that siblings have finished on the podium together, which is kind of awesome, because the podiums for first, second, and third. I think Cadell Evans won last year, who shortchanged Schleck. But yeah, so hopefully he'll be back for the Olympics and I can watch him, because that would be brilliant. It's just really sad. I didn't know how to explain that to anyone, because most people don't like the cycling in general. They don't watch cycling because they think it's boring, even though it's amazing. But I was trying to explain to someone how horrible it is when your favorite person to watch in a sporting event isn't there. Because I was trying to equate it to sports that normal people watch, like basketball or baseball or something, but it's not the same. Because generally, like, there are teams in the Tour de France, but they don't really matter, kind of. Like, they're more support for someone who might be able to win. So it's like, there's a whole bunch of guys who are there to help the best guy on their team. So for, I think it's Leopard Trek is Andy's team. That would be Andy. They're there to help him. Which is why Frank got third, I think, because he was helping Andy most of the time. Because you have people in front of you to cut the wind, so it's not as difficult for you. You don't have to ride as hard. And who are just, generally there for, like, moral support and everything. It's great. But it's not the same as, like, a football team, because, like, if Tim Tebow was out for a game, or Peyton Manning or something, they have a backup quarterback, and they will still play, just because he's not there doesn't make that big of a difference. Like, they might do less well, but they still could win, and they'll still play. But cycling is a very individual sport, so if Andy's not racing, I'm like, why am I even watching? No, I still love watching it, and I'm rooting for Frank, because I want Luxembourg to win, because I just think that'd be awesome. And Frank is going to be in the Olympics too, so hopefully he's as well. And I can watch him at least, if Andy can't do it. But yeah, I don't know how to explain that to him. I was very upset that he was not in it. Like, anyway, like I said, I got called into work, so I am going to get off now. Sorry, this was kind of more of an updatey thing than a deep chit-chatty thing, but you probably learned a lot about cycling. And my love of Andy, you should look him up. He's very cute. So yeah, I love you guys, and hopefully we'll be able to talk on the phone soonish. Yeah, bye.